The silent revolution of the self. What if I told you that the greatest transformation of your life won't come from chasing success, seeking validation, or forcing the law of attraction, but from something far more subtle: silence? In this video, you are going to discover 6 hidden truths from Carl Jung's teachings that have the power to reshape your destiny from the inside out. These are not shallow motivational tips, nor quick-fix self-help hacks. What you're about to learn is a blueprint for inner transformation, a way to reclaim your power, heal your wounds, and align with the life you were always meant to live. Stay with me until the very end, because in the final section, I'll share how to practically integrate Jung's wisdom into your daily routine in just a few minutes a day. If you apply what you're about to hear, you'll begin to feel more grounded, more authentic, and more in tune with the universe. And before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. This way, you'll never miss the life-changing teachings, guided wisdom, and spiritual tools that we share every week to help you awaken your consciousness and manifest the reality you deserve. Now, take a breath, release the noise around you, and step with me into the world of silence, where Jung's 6 hidden principles are waiting to transform your life. The persona: dismantling the mask you wear. We all wear masks. At work, in relationships, even on social media, we show a version of ourselves carefully shaped by expectations. Jung called this mask the persona. It's useful for survival, but when you confuse the mask with your true identity, you slowly lose touch with who you really are. In today's digital world, this trap is everywhere. You may feel like your worth depends on how others perceive you. How many likes, how many approvals, how perfect your life appears. But here's the truth: living only through your persona creates emptiness. You're performing for the world, while your soul is suffocating in silence. Jung's first principle calls you to dismantle the mask. Begin by asking, who am I when no one is watching? What truths do I hide from others, and from myself? This work can be uncomfortable, but it is liberating. Write about it. Reflect in silence. Notice when you're acting from fear of judgment instead of authenticity. The promise of this principle is powerful. When you stop outsourcing your identity to others, you stop being a prisoner of validation. You start breathing as your authentic self, unshaken by opinions. That is the foundation of real inner strength. Backhand index pointing right. Comment below. What mask do you feel you've been wearing and are ready to take off? The shadow: reclaiming the dark within. Hidden deep inside you lives the shadow, the parts of yourself you've denied, rejected, or feared. Maybe it's anger, jealousy, selfishness, or desires that don't fit the image you want to project. Jung warned that if you don't face your shadow, it controls you in silence. But here's the paradox: the shadow is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. Every time you feel triggered, every time you overreact, every time you secretly judge someone else, that's your shadow knocking on your door, asking to be acknowledged. Shadow work is not about indulging darkness, but about integrating it. By shining light on what you've repressed, you reclaim the energy and creativity hidden there. Anger can become healthy assertiveness. Sadness can become deep compassion. Fear can become intuition. This is why Jung insisted, there is no wholeness without shadow integration. Facing your shadow is the gateway to real healing, to ending cycles of sabotage, and to creating relationships built on honesty instead of projections. So next time you're triggered, don't run. Ask yourself, what part of me is this revealing? That moment of awareness is the first step toward liberation. Anima and animus, the sacred inner union. Inside each of us lives a forgotten partner: the anima, the inner feminine in men, and the animus, the inner masculine in women. These unconscious energies shape how we love, create, and express ourselves. When denied, they distort our lives. A man disconnected from his anima may struggle with empathy or project unrealistic ideals onto women. A woman ignoring her animus may feel powerless, dependent, or trapped in self-doubt. But when we honor and integrate them, something profound happens: inner balance. Men reconnect with emotional depth, creativity, and intuition. Women awaken their inner strength, clarity, and direction. Together, these forces create harmony, independence, and authentic love. Try this. In meditation, visualize your inner opposite. What does it look like? What message does it bring you? By listening to this inner archetype, you'll unlock gifts you didn't know you carried. This sacred union doesn't just transform you, it transforms how you relate to the world. Relationships become less about projection and more about truth. And within you, peace replaces inner conflict. Archetypes and the collective unconscious, discovering the blueprint of your soul. Jung revealed that beneath your personal story lies the collective unconscious, a deep reservoir of human memory and wisdom shared by us all. Within it live the archetypes, timeless figures like the hero, the mother, the sage, the rebel. These archetypes shape your life more than you realize. Maybe you're driven by the warrior, always fighting battles. Maybe you're trapped in the caregiver, always sacrificing yourself for others. Or maybe the trickster keeps pulling you into cycles of chaos. By becoming conscious of these archetypes, you free yourself from unconscious scripts. You're no longer a puppet of the past, you become the author of your story. This is why Jung encouraged exploring your personal mythology. Reflect, what role have I been playing? Which archetypes do I resist? Which ones call me forward? The gift of archetypal awareness is meaning. Life stops looking like random events and starts to feel like chapters of a sacred journey. You see that challenges are initiations, and victories are steps toward individuation. When you honor the archetypes within you, you connect not just with your soul, but with the eternal wisdom of humanity. Individuation, becoming who you were always meant to be. If there is one central theme in Jung's psychology, it is individuation, the lifelong process of becoming whole. Not perfect, not who others expect you to be, but authentically, unapologetically you. Individuation is the inner alchemy of integrating light and shadow, masculine and feminine, conscious and unconscious. It's not about escaping who you are, it's about embracing your contradictions and transforming them into strength. This journey is not linear. Sometimes it feels like a crisis, other times like a rebirth. But each moment, every dream, every setback, every synchronicity, is guiding you toward your essence. And here is the promise. Once you begin individuation, you no longer chase validation. You stop trying to prove yourself. Instead, you move through life with a grounded confidence and a deeper sense of peace. Individuation is not just personal growth, it's the sacred quest of your soul. Synchronicity. The universe speaks in silence. Have you ever thought of someone just before they called? Or stumbled upon a book that answered your deepest question? Jung called these moments synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that reveal the hidden connection between your inner world and the universe. Synchronicities are not random. They are whispers from the soul, guiding you, confirming your path, aligning you with something greater. When you pay attention to them, you realize life is not chaos, it's a conversation between you and the cosmos. The more you slow down, the more these patterns appear. Keep a synchronicity journal. Reflect on the coincidences that move your heart. Ask, what is life trying to show me right now? When you embrace synchronicity, trust replaces fear. You stop forcing outcomes and begin flowing with a higher intelligence. This is not passive living, it's co-creation with the divine. Practical integration, bringing Jung into your daily life. Now, all of this is powerful, but theory only becomes transformation when you apply it. So let's bring Jung's wisdom into your daily practice. Set aside 15 minutes each day for silent reflection. Journal about your persona and shadow. Track your dreams, they are messages from the unconscious. Write down synchronistic events and reflect on their meaning. Practice active imagination. Visualize speaking with your anima, animus, or shadow. Ask questions. Listen deeply. Allow your unconscious to reveal its wisdom. And most importantly, live consciously. Pause throughout the day and ask, am I acting from my authentic self, or from fear, approval, or habit? Each small moment of awareness rewires your reality. Surround yourself with people who honor your growth. Share your insights, but not for validation, for integration. Your inner work will inspire others, even without words. Invitation to transformation. Your silent path begins now. So here we are. 6 Jungian principles, 6 doorways to transformation. Persona, shadow, anima and animus, archetypes, individuation, and synchronicity. Each one is a step toward the truth of who you are. The question is, will you walk the path? This is your invitation to create a sacred space, to sit in silence, to listen to your soul. Transformation does not come through noise. It comes through the quiet courage of facing yourself fully. And here's the final promise. If you commit to this path, your outer world will change. Relationships will feel different. Opportunities will align. Synchronicities will multiply. Because when you transform within, life mirrors that transformation back to you. If this video spoke to your soul, make sure you like it, subscribe to this channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us, which Jungian principle resonated with you the most today? Your silent revolution begins now. Trust it, walk it, and watch your entire life transform. As we close this journey, let's pause and remember the 6 hidden truths from Carl Jung that you've just discovered. The persona, the mask you must learn to wear consciously without losing your essence. The shadow, the rejected self that hides your greatest power. The anima and animus, the sacred union of masculine and feminine within you. The archetypes, the timeless patterns shaping your story. Individuation, the path to becoming whole. And finally, synchronicity, the universe whispering that you are not alone. Each of these principles is not just theory. They are keys to unlock the silence within you, where your true self is waiting. They remind us that transformation is not about becoming someone new, but about remembering who we already are beneath the noise, expectations, and fears. The moment you embrace this inner work, your life begins to realign in ways that feel nothing short of miraculous. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these Jungian principles spoke to you the most today? Was it the shadow, calling you to embrace what you've hidden? Or was it synchronicity, reminding you that life is guiding you at every step? Share your truth in the comments below. Your story may inspire someone else on their journey. And before you go, don't forget to take action right now. Click the like button if this video resonated with you, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you never miss another teaching that can transform your life from within. Each interaction helps this community grow, and together, we can raise the collective vibration. Finally, if you're ready to go even deeper, I invite you to watch our previous video, The Hidden Guru Within You, Why You've Been Blind to Your Own Power. It connects perfectly with what you've learned here, and it may just reveal the missing piece of your spiritual awakening. The link is on your screen right now. Go watch it, and continue your journey into the silence that transforms everything.